Hello everybody, welcome along to Grassroots Rugby. Well, it's that time of the year. It's finals time. These guys have all been through the regular season. They've finished somewhere near the top of the table. They've then got into the playoffs. They haven't been beaten in the playoffs, and now they're in the finals. And we've got coverage of those finals for you from Poverty Bay, Northland, Taranaki. But we're going to start in Whanganui, where Border are playing Kairau in their final. Champions last year were Border, and the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Welcome to Cook's Gardens for the 2024 Tasman Tanning Premier Final between Waverley Harvesting Border and Whanganui Car Centre Kairau. A big game, especially for Border in the sense that they're now trying to go for a 5-peat. Never been done. They already have the record at 4, made that last year. And of course for Kairau, it's an even bigger occasion, trying to win their first championship since 2005 at this level. These two teams played each other in 2021. It was an absolutely horrible day. Virtual hurricane, balls and chairs flying across the pitch. Today we've got some nice sun. We do have an influential breeze, but it should be an opportunity for them to play a lot more rugby and have a real occasion to celebrate the end of the season. Standing here with Danny Tamahama, the Kairau coach, mate. Welcome. It's been a long time coming, but you've made it to Cook's Gardens for a final, a premier final.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy. The boys have been looking forward to it all week, so yeah, no, just can't wait to get out there, man.
Absolutely. Now, the club was last here in 2021. Since then, a few sort of senior guys left, but then a few guys, including yourself, came from the former Ngā Marapuri club, and you sort of all blended together as a new group. And how's it been these last sort of 2 seasons to get here?
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I think all the boys fit in really well with the Kairau Country Club, so just that family environment. No, it's really good.
Yep. And it's much better weather today than the last time Kairau played here. It was a virtual hurricane, so a good chance for both teams. You like to be expensive when you can be.
Yeah, 100%. If we can get those balls to the edges, I think the team will be doing a good thing for them. So, yeah, can't wait, really.
Cole Baldwin, co-coach of Border, mates. Once again, we're here. It's the 5th time in a row. How's the group now? Is a very steady and relaxed sort of feeling, having been here so many times before?
Oh, look, I wouldn't say we're relaxed. We're focused and we're ready to go. It's not a case of going out there and defending the title. It's about going to win it again. So every year is another challenge. So we're going to be up for it.
And with that, it's a fresh opponent in Kairau this year after a couple of real battles with Taihape. How does playing a slightly different team and a different focus sort of change the strategies coming in today?
Probably have to shore our defence up a little bit better than what we have in the past. Kairau's going to look to try and attack wide, use their big boys up the middle and then try and find an edge. So we've got to make sure we get our spacings right on defence and make those first up tackles.
Yep. As you remember, the last time it was you two clubs, mate, it was an absolute horrible day. It was virtual hurricane conditions, but today we've got sun. We do have a little bit of an influential breeze, but maybe a chance to be a little bit more expansive.
Oh, look, we've got a plan on how we want to play. We'll be doing the work up the middle first, and then looking to get to the edge as well, and try and isolate some of their players that way.
The President's Rose Bowl, that's what they're playing for. That's the big trophy on the left. Kairau coming out. They had a pretty good semi-final when they beat Taihape by 31-24. Border, on the other hand, beat Ratana 29-12. So we're looking for a pretty exciting day today, I reckon.
Yep, Border going for the fantastic 5, a 5-peat, unheard of really, phenomenal domination at club level.
A lot of players here, Whanganui representatives in the Heartland Championship team. Did he get it down?
I think he did. The try-scoring machine got it down.
He did get it down. Try is scored by Vakararongo.
Yeah, this man knows his way to a try line. There's no question about that as we look at the replay. Border, just great pressure, multiple phases, going through the hands. Especially before these boys know how to win finals. Man, look at the strength. Look at the determination. Jeepers.
Kairau, they know the answer here. They need to be next. Horrocks makes some good ground forward. That's a good carry. Here's another good carry coming from Lane. Now there's a little bit of width. Out wide there is Salmaki. Referee was playing an advantage. We'll come back for the penalty.
getting good use of the advantage too. I know you have a bit of a free dig, trying to attack on that outside edge, get around. I think to win this final, you're going to have to score tries. But for now, 3 will do.
Indeed it will, as Robinson lobs it over. So closes it to 10 points to 9. Only the one try in the final so far. This is the Whanganui final for the President's Rose Bowl. Kairau in the maroon. Oh, hello.
Ambitious.
It was ambitious, and they've done well. They've got not only recovered the ball, they are dragging it forward, our border. Latu goes awfully close. Try scored, and he's done it again. Same guy. Vakarongo goes in the corner. Good try. Oh dear, there's a couple of Kairau men there. We'll be wondering what went wrong there.
Well, I guess you got to applaud Kairau's attitude. They know they had to attack. They want to go on the outside if they can. They thought they saw an opportunity. Unfortunately, forward a really hard line speed on defence. Made the turnover. From that, they were just capitalised. Took opportunities, took chances. I guess when you won 4 championships in a row, Mace, you know how to take your points.
Oh, then off 17-9 at half-time. Border are on the lead and on the road to championship number 5.
Kairau, though, not outdone. Way back, 2005, last time they won this championship. So absolute lot of desperation for their supporters. Will be immensely proud that they're in this situation.
Some good carries here, and now there's space out wide if they want it. Salu, oh, it's opened up for him. The big fella goes in, Ray Salu, and that's closed things up.
Raymond Salu, what a ball carrier. What an absolute champion he is. Beautiful. Look at jersey 1, the loose head prop, ball in 2 hands, so that questions offence for the start. Then the ability to back your skills, back your pace, and the big man did all of that.
Kairau having a great second half. The Losbourne's old club, actually, back in the day, long time ago now. Salmaki. Oh, he's lost it now. Great footwork. Here he goes. Vakarongo, he's got 2. He's going to get 3. He's going to get 3 for Border. Oh, they make something out of absolutely nothing.
Transition, isn't it, Mace, from the defence, and they were under the pump with Border, but scrambling defence, and then that immediate transition from a defensive situation to attack. Vakarongo, we talked about him, he is a try-scoring machine, scores plenty, absolutely bucket loads in any given season, club and for Wanganui in the Heartland Championship. He's doing it more here today.
I seem to remember a game last year where he scored 4 tries. I think it was for Wanganui, and I think it was fairly late in the season as well.
Penalty advantage coming up here.
This is something for Kairau. They may not need the advantage as Klassen shows his class. Oh boy, have we got a game here or what?
22-19, kick to come, the little scrum half. Nuggety, wasn't he? Penalty advantage. He would have known that. So close to the referee. Lovely little player. Anyone, 1 through to 15, who backs themselves. Have a go.
Right, Kairau have had far the better of this second half. This man got one of the tries, Salu. Klassen, wide. Ducking goes Lane.
Just building. Opportunities out left. Penalty advantage coming.
2 passes scores, but 1 will be enough. Ethan Robinson under the posts, and Kairau hit the lead. Whoa, what a second half this team is having.
And they're riding the momentum, aren't they, Mace? The champions, Border, 4 times champs, remember, folks. We'll kind of have to dig deep now, but Kairau full of confidence. Everyone wants to get involved. The reserves are coming on to try and make their impact. Still time on the clock, however.
Good line out. Gee, it's been a contest this week. Now Border slamming up.
Under penalty advantage once more, Border. They're not going to need it.
Oh, that's a good try. That's an excellent try. From Albert, I think, was it?
Yep, the little scrum half. No Lindsay Horrocks out there, of course, for Border in this game. So the little scrum half is going to have to step up. Red scrum hat we're looking for. And he done just that. Once more, good refereeing, under penalty advantage, and a player backs himself.
Defence coach for Kaiarau will be looking at that going, ooh, shouldn't have been a gap there. Now, Kaiarau coming back again. They just will not lie down. Who expected them to? Not me.
Free hit here. Once more, under penalty advantage. Can they go wide? Come back.
And come back for the kick.
Gee,
We'll
there's some
come
scrambling.
back for the kick. Look at the fans in the background.
Look at the players on the field. Everyone just, it's jittery. It means so much.
We're heading for extra time here, folks. We're heading for extra time. 29 points. All the referee says that'll do. 10 minutes each way after they've had a blow.
Yep, no golden points, so they play out the full 20 minutes. So we're going for 100 minutes at least of footy out here on this occasion. Going to have to use your bench well, and you're going to have to dig deep now, folks.
Kaiarau. Now remember, they were down by 17-9 at half-time. They dragged it back to 29. Ooh, and they're going to be the first to score in the second half. Mananathangi. Mananathangi goes in down the left wing side, and Kaiarau get the lead.
We can talk about the try, we can talk about the 5 points to put down the lead. What we also need to talk about, which is going to be crucial as well, is the kick. Can you extend from 5 to 7? Unfortunately not. So we're sitting.
Border. They
Really try to win it.
They know how to do this. Tell you what, you could do worse than to give the ball to Vakarongo.
Oh, he's gone to the half-back.
He's in.
Right by the sticks.
Try scored, Tyrone Albert, his second. He's taken the headgear off and he goes a little bit faster.
And right by the sticks is really important because they're tied up, kick to come, time nearly up in the second half of overtime.
Oh, that's the second
99th minute, I see we're at. Kick to come, and Border's going to get the fantastic 5.
Over it goes. Referee blows full time. 36-34. Last minute converted try. Border are the champs.
An unbelievable game of rugby.
Yeah, I suppose the fans got what they came for, and probably a good showcase of Wanganui rugby. 100 minutes, pretty entertaining stuff, and just some of those big moments we didn't quite execute, and that's why they won 5 in a row, you know what I mean? The composure they showed at the end, it was pretty special, I suppose. Tough luck, it's tough to take, but what can you do?
Victoria Sporter captain Angus Middleton, mate, sometimes you've got to go through hell to get to heaven. That was an incredible extra time. We had scores off last plays of regulation and this to get it done. It's just an amazing game of rugby. Your thoughts on it?
Yeah, no, it's an incredible day. To score those points in the 99th minute is something special, but you know, it shows a lot when you do 5 in a row. It shows we've got a lot of culture and a lot of boys that go to some deep, dark holes to get victories like this. So it's a big credit to the club and the players and the coaches and management and all that are involved in the team.
Absolutely. And there was a lot on his shoulders this year, but Tyrone Albert, he's not the understudy, he's not the apprentice, he's the man.
Yeah, look, for Craig Clare to do it last year versus Taipi on full time, and then you know, leaving a huge hole into this season. Tyrone Alberts has stood up and he showed it today with 2 tries and also kicking that conversion in the final minute. So yeah, really special and big ups to him.
No one's ever done this before in Whanganui rugby. 5 wins in a row. Border. Wow. Well, stick around, folks. We're off next to Taranaki for their final with Morris and Kevin before we go up north for Kamo against Western Sharks. You're back with Grassroots Rugby, and we're off to New Plymouth now for the final of the Taranaki competition. Stratford Eltham will be playing Southern, and they'll be playing them here at Yarrow Stadium, which is under reconstruction and getting along really well by the look of that. Our men at Yarrow are Morris and Kevin, the Blues Brothers.
Well, hello, and it's a big welcome to Taranaki for Grassroots Rugby, and it's the Blues Brothers are back together again. Kev, Stratford Eltham versus Southern. Well, what do you reckon?
Both teams have got good players on the park. They've had both teams have had good seasons. My money's going on Stratford simply because I think the back line is a bit superior. But I tell you what, that Southern team have a good forward pack, especially a good front row, and they'll test the Stratford Eltham team throughout the whole game. So my money's on Stratford.
Yeah, but what about these conditions too? Do you think we're going to see running rugby, seeing as we've got fine weather, the wind's dropped, it's looking perfect, mate?
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm sure there's going to be some backline stars today. Stratford Eltham has several players with plenty of speed, but so too have Southern. We've got Jackson Orman coming off the bench for the Southern team. He may make an impact too, but the job's done up front always. And both these forward packs, I'm looking forward to that contest.
Last year probably wasn't the best for the side going down in that extra time, but you're back in the big game again. How does it feel?
Oh, it's great. I was just saying to the coaches earlier that, 365 days or whatever it is, a year later you get another opportunity. So wasn't a bad experience last year. Always great to be in the last game of the year, but really excited about this one.
Now, you're coming up against the side that finished fourth in the competition. Now, I think this is the first time that we've had third versus fourth in the competition final. Big and exciting?
I think you'd have to look at the table on that, Morris, because whilst it was third and fourth, I think certainly the top three, there's only 3 points separating them. So, it's great that Southern have come through there at the back end, but I think that it was pretty competitive competition right the way through. So home advantage was the only thing in the semi. I think they were really hard to pick for the first time in a long time, I thought, the semis.
Now, today we could not get better weather. That wind that we had this morning's dropped off, and we're going to have magnificent ground conditions out there. Are we going to see a lot of running rugby, do you think?
I think it certainly suits our style. We like to move the ball, but finals are one up front and without the ball often. So we've just got to make sure that we get those parts of our game right, and we can't be in a hurry to go to width. We've got to be smart about when we do it and why we're doing it.
It's the first time in 11 years Southern's been in the final. How's it going with the boys this week?
Hey, it's a massive achievement for the club, for us as well as a team. We set our goals at the start of the season, trying to get into the top four, and it's an awesome achievement.
So, how are you approaching today's game? Because you're third versus fourth, first time, as I understand it, that we've had that in the finals format. And were you expecting to play Stratford?
To be honest, whoever came across, we'll be facing that, and the boys trained well this week. In that we focused, like we were saying before, against Coastal. We're just going to focus on ourselves, stick with our processes and the game plan that we've put in together, and we just hope the boys will turn up. And I'm sure the boys will turn up because throughout the week it was pretty low key training, but the focus was there.
Okay, well, look, all the best for today's game, and we look forward to talking to you later with the big trophy in hold.
That's the one. Now that's the whole. That's what we're here for, eh? Lifting that trophy at the end of it.
And there it is, the McMaster Shield. One of these teams will lift it. We've got 4 playing 3 in the final today, because Stratford beat the top team, Tukopa, and Southern beat Coastal in their final. Coastal, who had finished second on the table. Here's Morris and Kev.
Nice clean take in the line out there as they set the wall. The legs are pumping at the back. Harry Hansen with his hands on the ball looking for it. Now some of the backline players come in their way.
Oh, it's got to be over, Kev.
What a great try, Morris. We'll run that back by for the viewers.
Well, as we see the ball taken in there on the throw, and it's brilliantly taken down, and they set up just beautifully here, Stratford Eltham, as they look to rumble forward, and it's back into the hands of Harry Hansen as he's driven and then straight over the line. Copybook stuff there, Kev.
The Stratford Eltham team, they were runners-up last year, and they're really keen to do the job today. Nice backdoor play here as Eltham move it out wide. They're trying to get their speedy winger, Takusi Solomona and Lennox involved in the game, both of those guys, but it's been turned over. Good smother kind of tackle there to get the ball off both Lennox and Tiki Solomona. They're the two stars in this team.
Oh, it's a turnover,
Down
Kev.
the short side. Adam Lennox, yes, he's going to run in for the try. He came in close to the back of the ruck. As I said, he's a halfback as well, and he found some space on the short side over for a very good try. He's got plenty of speed, Morris.
Okay, well, as we see there going back, the ball's taken into play. Looks like it's going to be Southern's ball, but suddenly Stratford step over the ball, and Nawai's right there to hand off the ball to Lennox, who takes it over beautifully in the corner. Well, you could hardly call that against the run of play.
Trying to move Stratford Eltham around. They're certainly trying to move the ball.
There's a turnover.
Turnover yet again. Nawai with it. He's going to throw a big cutout pass right. It's a 2-on-2 here, trying to put Tiko Solomona into space, which he has. Kick and chase.
Lovely chip.
If he can catch the ball, yes, he has. Can he offload? Yes, he can. And what a good try there. That just shows the benefit of speed and support, Morris, and they deserve to get that try.
Well, I guess we've got to go all the way back to the breakdown on the halfway line when Nawai manages to pick it up and then just feeds it out to his winger. Well, it looks like for all money he's going to go over the line, Tikoi Solomoni, but he gets brought down.
But it was a good kick and chase, and he's got the speed. And even though he got tackled, he offloaded it. The supporting player from Stratford Eltham over for a very well taken try. So that's taken the score out now to 19-0. Nice steady scrum here from Southern. It's at the back of the scrum. What are they going to do from this? Oh, nice.
Straight to the gap.
Nice try there from Southern. That was a good face ball, as we would say. A couple of decoy runners and a nice flat pass to their wing, Tane Leatherby, over for the first try for the Southern team. Well done.
Southern finally getting some action on here through Taylor inside to Leatherby, who hits the line, goes in under the tackle right next to the post. Just what the game needed.
As we wind down the clock in the first half, but it's been a very, very good performance, first half performance, Morris, from the Stratford Eltham side.
Southern, they've only had that one opportunity to score, and they've managed to score from it. Oh, but here's a breakdown. Can he feed it off? Oh, he's lost his footing. Still got up there. What do we say here? What does the referee say? He's working with his touch judge here.
That happened so quick, I'd hardly got time to catch my breath. They actually...
the referee has given try. Well...
There was just a spillage. The Stratford Eltham side spilled the ball, and all of a sudden a player picked it up from the Southern team, was away 10 metres, draw and pass, and there was a try in the corner. Well done, Southern. You're right back in this game now. Struck it well. Has got the legs. Just not able to get over the goalpost. So 24 points to 12 lead for the Stratford Eltham side, trying to get their first title. The Southern team have really roared back into life and got a little bit of confidence boosting. 2 tries on the board now, but behind on the scoreboard. This could be the killer blow if Stratford can get in now. They're getting set for the pick and drive. Getting closer, but being shunted back. Good defence, Southern. Now they'll come on the open side. Yes, there's an opportunity here for Obey Samati. Yes, he's found
he has. Obey.
Excellent try from Obey. Obey Samati there.
Well, let's take a look at that again on the replay as they rumble across, and it suddenly breaks free, and there it is for Samate. It looks like he's going to be tackled, but no, he breaks the tackle, slips it over the line. That could be the nail in the coffin.
It could well be, Morris. That was an excellent passage of play from the Stratford Eltham side. Southern now with the last opportunity with the ball in hand. As they move it wide. Nice pick up from Jesse Paridi, but unable to offload to his wing in the way he'd like, but he has broken clear. And yes, what a good try, a good broken play try there from their right winger, Tan Leatherby. The opportunity came and he just found some space for a very good try.
Yeah, but once again, it's come from a whole lot of broken play, but they have taken advantage of it. It's straight out to Leatherby, and he's over in the corner for the try.
But it could be a little bit too late.
Conversion has to go over.
And yes, Stratford Eltham will become the McMaster Shield winners of 2024. Today is their day. Well done, Stratford Eltham. Runners up last year, champions this year. That must have been a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It's been years in the making. It's 50 plus years since Stratford last won it, and 30 for Eltham. So it's something we've always wanted to do, and we've made top 4 the last 5 years, I think. So to get the job done is awesome.
Stratford Eltham, the champs. To Whangarei and the Northland final at Seminoff Stadium, and Kamo will be playing Western Sharks for the Joe Morgan Memorial.
Kia ora, welcome to the Taipower Northland Rugby Club Finals for 2024. I'm Josh Hyde, I'm the Operations Manager here at Northland Rugby. I'm here with the Western Sharks Premier Head Coach Peter Hugo. Peter, how are you feeling today?
Oh, feeling good, Josh. Hey, my name's Peter Hugo, Western Sharks Head Coach. Yeah, feeling good, mate. Yeah.
How's preparation been this week?
Preparation has been really going well for us this week. We focused on a few key areas from last week that we got really that got us a win from last week in the semi. So we're just refining those stuff that we did in the week. So we're looking forward to this game. So yeah.
Nice. What's going to be your point of difference today against Kamo?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say we don't have much. It's just about at the end of the day who's going to really want to win this game. But we've got some key things in place, especially the territory game that we want to do play and force them in their half. So those are some things that we're looking forward to do. So, yeah.
Awesome. Any key players you want us to keep an eye on today?
Key player, as always, Magic Man, Aseri Watanaruku. We got Matt Maddich, as always, stalwart for Northland Rugby. And then sort of Kane Murray. Justin Friedrich has come back for another stint for this year. So hopefully everything goes well and he gets an opportunity to lift the trophy. So, yeah.
Here's it is. What do you want? With the wind, we'll kick off. Sweet as, boys. Best of luck.
How's your week been, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. Boys have chucked in a extra training this week, so pretty serious. Been real good, actually.
Yeah. Who are your key players we're watching for today?
Todd Scotland's been penetrating the defence all year, so look for him to make a few busts early down the guts.
And what do you think is going to be the point of difference for your team today?
Look, a lot of boys have been here before. A lot of the boys in this team been here before, so I think that experience is going to help and hopefully get the job done today.
Definitely. You were here in last year's final. What's going to be different for you today?
Hopefully the result.
100%. Good work, and good luck today.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
The Joe Morgan Memorial Trophy. There it is. You won't drink much out of it, but gee, they'd love to win at both of these clubs. Kamo beat Moriwa in their semi-final. Western Sharks had a heck of a go against Mid-Northern before they won it. Here comes Kamo, and sitting beside me is their favourite son, Ian Jones.
Yeah, immensely proud. It's a great thrill commentating rugby anywhere around the world, but I tell you what, it's a heck of a thrill commentating your team in a final with the Sharks with a better start.
Indeed it is. Jordan Hutchings goes in, grabs the loose ball, and off he goes for the try, and the Sharks are in.
Western Sharks coming to this game full of confidence and momentum, defending champs for Mid-Northern, to beat them. Boy, you've got to be a pretty good side, and that's exactly what they are. Big up front, got some speed out wide. There's a hooker, Hutchins, that actually went through the middle, gets the first points. Nervy, everyone is nervy.
Well, good defensive line out, but they might get themselves into trouble with the ball bouncing around, still bouncing around. Referee saying it went forward off a Western man. So Kamo with a small advantage here. They'll probably only get 2 bites of the cherry before the ref calls them back for the scrum. I would think they've had one of them. Here's the second. Is he there? Oh, the ref's letting him go on. Might well be advantage over by now. Who cares? They're plugging away at the line. Kamo.
Yep, little forward pack.
Over.
Boy, they're tough.
Over. Let's have a look. Who's coming up with the ball? Antunovic, the number 8, is the scorer.
Yep, Ants they call them. Tough number 8. As I said, little forward packet. Boy, they are tough, tenacious, don't give anything away. And this opportunity first, really, in the final. And Kamo come away with much needed points. Keep them in touch, keep their momentum, and really build their confidence.
Western Sharks. There's a little bit of a wriggly line there in the kick chase, and they've managed to sneak through it, have Kamo and Hohaia, Mason Hohaia, down the touchline, and in he goes. And that's all to do with the kick chase.
Good footballer, this kid. Great counter-attacking from Kamo. Been doing this all season as well. Did a lot of attacking football, real high-risk, high-reward stuff. I know it keeps their supporters absolutely on edge the whole time. But Mason Hohaia, as I said, clever footballer, knows his way to the try line, and absolutely his support role has been outstanding.
Good name too. Leo Pepe misses it, so Kamo go to the break, ahead by 16 points to 5 at Semenov Stadium.
Nothing in it really, to be honest. Conditions are perfect here at Semenov Stadium, Whangarei. Lots of supporters around. Been finals all day. What a wonderful day of rugby. Oh smart.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Second try of the day for Hutchings. What a move. Oh, you don't pull that too often in the season, and it doesn't come off too often either.
No, full concentration there. They knew exactly what they're doing, Western Sharks.
They had to do this.
Kamo going for the back lift.
They had to be the first scorer in the second half. Now, Sharks again. They've come across country. Look out, intercept.
Beautiful.
Intercept, Mangu. In he goes. And that's re-established the lead for Kamo.
Yeah, and crucial. 16-10 at this stage. Western Sharks trying to get their way out of their defensive line. And the flying 7, Mangu, just beautiful line out to win. So the Western Sharks pass, I wouldn't have seen him coming. Boy, that is going to be a big score in the context of this game.
Matiwai presents the ball nicely. The Dargaville guys go back to work.
You can feel them building, can't you? They want to go wide if they can.
They do, and they have, and it's Vatu Naruku. Vatu Naruku, oh, look at those feet. Oh, now that we're back to it.
Yeah, Western Sharks always wanting to go wide. That's where they think they have the opportunities. I'll talk about this young kid, not on the NPC side for the Taniwha at this stage, but footwork with speed and an eye for the try line like that. I think we're going to see more of him.
Went off both feet. Sharks coming out of defence, charge down. This could be dangerous. This could be very dangerous.
Well, turnover, possession and territory as well. Very important for Kamo at this stage.
Joyce. Hohaia shows the ball, goes, looks inside. That's an excellent try made by Hohaia. Blake Hohaia. Watch him in this.
Yep, Donald Boyd with the try. Blake Hohaia, jersey 10. Boy, he's been a champ player coach for the last couple of years, been a great player for Kamo. Before that, he's built some confidence in his squad. Young, not very big, but boy, they're never beaten.
Neither are the Western Sharks. They've come across country from Dargaville on the other coast of Northland, and they're not planning on catching the bus home without an extra passenger. The trophy.
No try here will bring it to a score.
Oh, they're burrowing. His hands. Oh, that's a try. That's a try. The man in the blue headgear has scored that. That's Frood.
On the back of a dominant scrum, some good possession. Definitely the field position that they're winning at the moment in the closing stages of this final. The Western Sharks bring it to win. Then I said a score and puts everyone, both sets of supporters, on the edge of their seat. Incredible atmosphere here. Time nearly up. Kamo need a whole possession.
Boyd.
Kick it out. Oh, no!
Right, here we go. Here we go. The Sharks going the other way. And they're going at speed. Centre kick. The old style centre kick from the winger. Cover defence is good.
Hold it and kick the damn thing out.
McDonald's done the defensive work. They have won it, and they have kicked it out. And Camo are the champs by 26-20. They've beaten the Western Sharks, and they win the Joe Morgan Memorial Trophy. They're the champions of Northland. Boy, I bet they're happy.
Yeah, glad we could make a game out of it. Like, we had little bounce of the ball things that could have won us that game there at the end, but just not quite good enough today.
Any positives to take forward into 2025?
I mean, the club is strong. We got numbers. We, had our Kaihu team in the reserves final, or Division 1, or what do you call it? And, we got a lot of numbers and no one's really leaving. So we've got a lot of good, strong contingent of players there, and there's a good vibe at the club.
Oh, mate, it's incredible, eh? Speechless, really. It's been a long... I've been here for 12 years, and it's my first win. The boys won it back in 2017, but I wasn't here. I was overseas, so it's incredible, eh?
Yeah. What do you think got you over the line today?
Oh, just our scramble D, I think. Like, our scramble D was unreal, but our forwards fronting up in that first half, eh? We do it every week. We're not the biggest pack, but we just fly into everything, and I'm just so proud of the boys for that.
What does it mean to the club to bring another Joe Morgan trophy home?
Oh, it's massive. It'll be a bloody good night, I reckon.
And there is the start of it. Camo, the champions of Northland. One more final for you in this episode of Grassroots Rugby. It's the Poverty Bay final. It's from Wairoa, where the unbeaten Tapawai are looking for victory. Grassroots Rugby takes you to Wairoa for the Poverty Bay final. Gee, they've had some problems in this town in recent times with that river that you just saw overflowing its banks on more than one occasion. We're going to Lambton Square, which is the home of these guys, Tapawai, the green team. And our man is Ben O'Brien-Leaf.
Hi there, everybody. Ben O'Brien-Leaf here for Grassroots Rugby on a windswept, freezing day at Lambton Square in Wairoa. And it is a big game today. The 2024 Lee Brothers Shield, the home team, Kahu Scaffolding Tapawai, unbeaten, winners of the Premier Cup for the first round, up against two-time defending champions, East Coast Farm Vets YMP under Ko Tamatea. It is a big day.
Why are you doing that? No?
Frank King, immediate past president of Tapawai. You've been with him, the good times and the tough. What does this mean, this day, for Tapawai?
It means a hell of a lot to us. We've come a long way. We've been trying to get here for so long and finally achieved a final in the Premiers. That's a big thing for Wairoa, not only for Tapawai, but it's good to see that finally we can hopefully achieve the goal we've been after for a long time.
It's a bit of a dream, Frank. I mean, last year, from memory, Tapawai unbeaten in the senior ones through to win the final, and they're unbeaten again. Can anything on earth stop Tapawai?
Well, on the day, anyone can win. So they have to be on their game. And we've got a bit of belief in them. And they've got to have some belief in themselves as well.
And in terms of the future of the club, wonderful. Vincent Kaimawana, a fine guy, taking over from you as president. You'd be pleased to see that the place is in good hands.
I've left it in good hands, yes. Awesome. We've got a women's team, we've got the young Colts, we've got a senior one team. The club has never been as strong as this for years. So it's awesome.
You guys an unbeaten season, the heroes of the town, and everybody in Wairoa is playing in a final today. How exciting is this?
Yeah, pretty exciting for our town, after the tough times that we've been through with the cyclone and then a year on from that, the recent flooding. It's just awesome for us to have the opportunity to bring the finals here to Wairoa and make a day of it for the community.
17-14 early in the season, you guys over YMP, they were tough. They've proven to be the toughest aside from yourselves.
Yeah, well, they've been the benchmark of the competition for the last couple of years, so we were really pleased to knock them over in their first game, but we don't take too much from that apart from the confidence that we know how to beat them. So we're excited, we're prepared, and yeah, we're just ready to rip in.
Last word, what sort of rugby can the people expect?
Oh, we always like to bring an expensive game, so it'll be exciting all across the park. We got flair right from 1 to 15, so should be a good hit out, and expecting some good running rugby and a lot of tries being scored. So yeah, we're ready, man.
All day. These guys have played a very strong season, YMP. What sort of rugby have they played?
Oh, you know how we are, Ben. We like to let the ball
ball flow, bit of X factor, make it good for our awesome supporters and spectators. So even though it's been a bit wet, there'll be much of the same today.
You guys have been brilliant. The last couple of years have won the Lee Brothers Shield twice. The pride, the mana with YMP, there's no doubt it's there.
Oh, yeah, it kind of helps when most of the boys are all related and we all have whānau links and ties, and so that gives us that edge to start off straight away. We have a bond and a connection, and yeah, it's just a great club, as you know, Ben, and we're always there or thereabouts, and the last few years have been amazing.
Last word, it's only right. These have been the two top teams all season. It would not have been right if either of them had been knocked out. So here it is, YMP Tapawai. What do you expect?
Yeah, I think it'll be a tough game. Everyone's been waiting for it. We only got to play them once during the round robin, so they got up on us that time. Hopefully we can turn the tables. We've done enough work to do that, and now it's up to the boys to do it for 80 minutes and bring it home again.
Yeah, YMP two-time champions, but Tapawai here are unbeaten this season. They beat Waikohu in their semi-final. YMP beat OBM in the Battle of the Alphabets. Now, I'm sad to report that the weather forecast is not great for Wairoa this afternoon. In fact, it's started to rain. Here's Ben.
And here they come now, Tapawai. Good strong stuff. It's George Whakatope. Magnificent forward. Tremendous player that he is. Now Emmanuel. There's big and there's bigger. Look at this now. Tapawai coming hard. Antonio forcing his way towards the goalposts. Tapawai with good ball. Nice pass by Moana. Potty Emmanuel Harmon. And he gets there. He slides across. And thanks to good Lord above. Try there. Ioane Filimoni. That's a try. It counts. Fred Barwick's an expert. AR2. He consults with Matt Smith in his first grand final. They get the call right. And here on the replays, Tapawai had worked really hard. Made ground down the middle. The captain had. Antonio had. It was the time to go left. And the last pass. Look. Just there. Leaving the fingers of Paula Emmanuel Harmon. And Ioane Filimoni, he made no mistake. And now 5-0. 2024 Grand Final for the Lee Brothers Shield. Whakatope coming wide. Whakatope coming around to the right. Look at the girls there with the gold there. Hard-won medals. Good stuff. Tough defence. You run hard, we'll do the honour of hitting you hard. Okay, Antonio, who kicks to Cordove, and he there with Herculean strength. Nice pass again, they scored earlier on from this position. Powder Ian with a dummy, does he get there? Was he short or did he get there? Well, Hubbard there, Hubbard checking the mouth guard. Hubbard. And he's got it, yes. Beautifully judged. And at half-time here at Lambton Square, 8 points to 0. Spirited effort they put up in these Antarctic conditions. YMP with this big scrum push. Man, are they on top here in the second half. Okay, then Stuart Leach with a try here for YMP. He scored the first try of the 2 versus 3 semi last week. He scored the first YMP try in this grand final. He's been a magnificent player for years, and he's done it for them again. Still 25 minutes to play, 8-5. Okay, now Hubbard, once more Wayne Hemmer, belt low to the ground. Oh, that's a wonderful effort by Wayne Hemmer. That's put them on the front foot. Now they're on the front foot. Keanu Tomata, after what Hemmer did, because of what Hemmer did. Okay, Whakatope has a crack at the line. I'm sure he got there, didn't he? Did he not get there? Paula Emmanuel Harmon with a long pass, and they score in the corner. Tapawai have scored in the corner. Maybe the match-winning try or not. Is it going to be awarded or not? Coyote Tyrese, Te Amo Poki, it's a try. And they have a second half try. Tapawai, who've been under the hammer at set piece here in the second half. First time I can remember them being in the attacking 22 in the second half. Te Amo Poki, he was good enough to hang on to it. He held on to the ball, he got it down. Te Amo Poki may have scored the match-winning try here. They've never won the grand final, Tapawai. They know that their team is close. They are so close, they can almost reach out and touch it. YMP needing to score twice. Okay, they went to kick the ball ahead. You know, in the old days, they called that dribbling. When rugby began, kicking the ball like that was called dribbling, just like football. And kicked into touch there by Rana Hubbard. And they are now champions for the first time, 13-5. Tapawai, last year they were unbeaten in the Senior 1 Championship, and this year they took the best that Poverty Bay could throw at them, top to bottom, clubs who've been around for years, and beat them all.
Tough conditions, and a tough team to play, but I'm just proud of the boys and the way they dug in, man. They just keep showing up, keep turning up, play after play, and it's just nice to get it done, man.
Just hearty, good character, and that's sort of been us all year, I reckon. Forwards and backs.
Support from the public today, George. A big turnout despite the weather.
It's been crazy, man, the support from everyone near and far, and it's just nice to see the town turn up, give them something to celebrate after what we've been through the last year and a bit, man. But, you know, the people are resilient, they keep showing up, supporting it, so we just got to go do our job and repay back all that tautoko, but we appreciate it for sure.
And there it is. Boy, what a story. What a story these guys are. And what a story this guy is too. This is Conrad Smith, an All Black giving back.
And it's a big welcome to grassroots people to a face that's well known to New Zealand rugby, Mr. 1044, Conrad Smith. How are you, mate?
I'm good. Lovely day here in New Plymouth for a bit of club footy, so can't complain.
Now, well, let's get over it to start with. Who are you backing for today's game, considering you were born in Southern and you've played in Stratford, or your dad did, didn't he?
Yeah, well, all the family ties with Stratford, my dad, my uncle, and, well, both sides of the family all hail from Stratford, so that's definitely a team I'll be supporting. I know the John Whittington and Ross Williams, the two Stratty coaches went through school with, so, yeah, I'll be supporting them, but...
Well, let's get round to a bit more about you. Since the days of the old 1044 and being in that AB's backline, you've done quite a bit in the world of rugby. Let's go to, first of all, to Pau. How was all that?
Yeah, life in Pau in France was great. I loved it there. Ended up playing 2.5 seasons, I think it was, and then staying with the club role, bit of coaching, and then with the academy. A role I enjoyed, and then unfortunately COVID came along, sort of cut the season short, and then brought us back home.
Now let's talk about your legal beagle background as well. That got you fairly heavily involved on the players' side as well, didn't it?
Yeah, well, that's my gig now. I sort of finished the law degree down in Wellington. That's how I sort of moved from here to study down at Victoria University, and I've sort of used that and moved into work with the Player Association. So it's with international rugby players who are based in Dublin, and work with World Rugby on sort of World Rugby related matters, laws and World Rugby regs. And yeah, it's interesting, and it's what I've sort of done since coming back to live in New Zealand, and was able to live here and work remotely, and it's all worked out pretty well.
So you're still looking pretty fit. Still playing any rugby at all?
No, not playing. I haven't played for a while. I've been on the bike, had a few crashes, but that's probably my main source of exercise at the moment. And running around, did a bit of refereeing this year, so held the whistle, and I actually really enjoyed it. So that's, I suppose, what's kept me busy on my weekends and kept me reasonably fit.
You beat me to it there, because I was about to get onto the refereeing side. It is a bit of a different look at the game, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. The work I sort of mentioned before with international rugby players, I do a lot of work with referees around the rules, and you start talking with them, and you appreciate their perspective and probably how challenging it is. And so that's probably what sparked the curiosity for me to give it a go. And then, I thought it's something I can do. I've got my kids are a bit young and my boy's playing soccer, so I'm no good. I tried coaching that. And then I thought, well, what can I do to, I love watching club rugby and seeing how I can help. So I thought I'll give the refereeing a try. And I can't be there every weekend. I'm not the most reliable ref. I've done a handful of games this year, but really enjoyed it. Love doing the sort of under 15s level guys and girls, seeing that sort of rugby. It's great.
Okay, well, thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us, and all the best with all the stuff you're doing.
Thank you, and up Stratty.
More finals next week. Plenty more. Looking forward to them as we bring you the end of the club season from up and down the country. Well, I'm going to throw over to my mate Ian Jones now, because during the week we've had the sad news of the passing of one of his old teammates, Norm Hewitt.
Yeah, condolences, of course, to the Hewitt whānau from all the rugby community around the world. All Black number 938 sadly passed now, but he was a club man from Taradale all the way through from the club to represent his country both for Māori All Blacks and the All Blacks. Staunch supporter of our game, both on and off the field. And then what incredible guy he was to what he did, making people's lives better in his later years off the field. I remember Normie.